Hello again and welcome to my channel. I'm Elizabeth Hogarth and today I'm thrilled to introduce to you the brand new collection from Strawberry Moon Designs, which will be available through Highlight Crafts. This collection is called Faded Florals and it will officially launch on Create and Craft TV on the 30th of August at 4 p.m. This collection is a perfect blend of modern day vintage style, and I can't wait to show you the various projects I've created using these stunning designs. So here you'll see the pack of printed papers featuring the designs. You'll be able to download many more, including sentiments, toppers and backgrounds, on the USB that will be launching at the same time. As the name Faded Florals suggests, there is an abundance of Victoriana, roses and floral elements, and you'll also see a selection of vintage postcards, tags and script. They have also included some very versatile sentiments, and again all of these can be downloaded on the USB, or if you can prefer you can buy the cardstock. And I also have a set of the rice papers that incorporate the same designs. It really is up to you how you use this beautiful collection, but whatever your crafting preferences, I'm sure you will not be disappointed. Every design is a winner. Let's start with a set of 4 arc-shaped cards that I created, accompanied by a matching carpet style bag. The arch cards are a classic shape that beautifully complements the vintage designs in the Faded Florals collection. I chose this shape because it adds a touch of elegance, enhancing the delicate floral patterns and the intricate details of the papers. Each card features different designs from the collection, but they all share a cohesive colour palette of soft pinks, browns, greens and blues. Now on to the matching carpet style bag. It was such a fun project to create. I wanted something that stored the cards but also served as a beautiful piece on its own. It's inspired by the traditional carpet bags and the rich textures and layered elements that you can see on the papers. Next, I want to show you a butterfly easel card I created. Easel cards are one of my favourite styles because they stand up so beautifully, making them perfect for display. For this project I used the butterfly elements from the Faded Florals collection. The butterflies are one of the key motifs in this collection, and they add a sense of movement and lightness to the project. Moving on, I experimented with the papers using a Julie Nutting paper piecing style doll. If you're familiar with Julie Nutting's designs, you know that they're perfect for creating vintage inspired paper piece characters. The Faded Florals collection is ideal for this technique because the floral patterns work wonderfully to create the look of the vintage dresses. Now let's delve into the Flip Flap album I created, which was one of the more intricate projects. Flip Flap albums are fantastic for showcasing a variety of designs and elements in a compact format. They allow you to create interactive pages with pockets, tags and flaps that reveal different layers of your creativity. For the base of the album I used a template made of sturdy cardstock and covered each page with a different paper from the Faded Florals collection. The beauty of these papers is how well they work together, even when you mix and match different designs. I used a combination of script patterns, layers of roses and faded browns to create the overall look, and you can see just how many tags I was able to incorporate. The fun part was adding all the interactive elements. I created several pockets on the pages which are perfect for storing the tags, photos or little notes. I also included flip out panels that reveal additional designs underneath. The flip flap mechanism is simple but adds so much depth to the album. Here you can see how I was able to use the same designs in the A5 and the A4 format. So don't forget, these papers were sent to me a year ago and I was crafting on the hoof to see just what I could make with the designs. And again, here are the arch cards that you saw at the beginning of the video, and you can see just how versatile all of the elements are and how well they mix with the modern style and the vintage. Some of these scripts you may find in a later collection rather than on the Faded Florals USB, but that means you've got something more to look forward to. So now all of the tags are in place, I'll quickly reverse the album and you can see how well all of the pages go together. Here I used a simple technique of a little bit of twine looped through the holes that I created using my crocodile and adding a brad, but you could easily include a piece of ribbon or make a magnetic closure if you choose. If you have any questions about these projects, feel free to comment below and I will do my best to help you along with your own projects too. When I first received the Faded Florals digital download papers, I knew I wanted to create something that would not only be beautiful but also functional. I began by creating a sturdy base for the journal, and I used a thick cardboard to ensure the journal would be durable enough to withstand frequent handling. Next, I chose several of the faded floral designs to serve as the cover and the base layers for each page. The subtle shades of pink, brown and blue were perfect for creating the overall look. Inside the journal, I wanted each page to offer something different, and I used a variety of the papers combined with the various tag dies that I have and Graphic 45 elements to create a nice balance to showcase the focal elements on each page. So you'll see the designs repeated. Later on in 2024, the designers were able to add more images and background papers to the USB, so when you come to look at the designs yourself you will have a far greater variety to choose from, and you will find here that I've used some of my own personal papers to create the signature pages within the travel album. I then started adding pockets and flaps to the travel journal itself and the pages, which is where the versatility of this collection really comes together. The collection includes both intricate and simpler designs, which I use to create decorative panels for the pockets, and these pockets are perfect for tucking away tickets, postcards or little notes. I also created a few hidden pockets, adding an element of surprise. To develop the travel journal further, you could easily add vintage style ephemera, old postcards and stamps, because all of these will add that nostalgic feel to the overall album. So not only did I want this to look beautiful, I needed it to be practical as well. So you can actually use it. You can use it to document a trip, recording your thoughts and ideas, or simply use it for a gift for a diary for a friend. This is a handmade, completely unique creation, and it really will showcase your personal style and the memories that you want to keep. If you haven't seen one of these travel journals before, I will leave you the link in my description and you will see how to create the entire travel journal from beginning to end using another paper collection, but essentially the ideas are the same. You're just using the different papers. So you can see that this is a perfect example of how the Faded Florals collection can be used to create something both beautiful and functional. I decided to use quite a wide fabric style ribbon to bind the album together, and you can see how well it works with the front cover. Next, let's take a look at the Pink Scalloped album I made. This album is slightly more compact but packed with beautiful details. The scalloped edges add a touch of elegance, echoing the vintage feel of the collection. I did paint it pink myself, and Highlight Crafts do have a range of cadence paints that would work beautifully for this. But again, this project was made about a year ago to give the designer an idea of how well the faded floral collections would work. The pages here are decorated with various floral designs from the papers, and I incorporated extra stamped images throughout the album. These stamps add a unique personal touch to the pages, and it goes to show how well you can incorporate faded florals with your own crafting stash. So there's no need to stick to one brand when you're working with digital downloads like this. And in this case, I stuck to one colour palette with the brown ink, and I used a wide range of stamps from All and Create, Creative Expressions, Studio Light, or alternatively you can make more of the downloads on the USB, print off the wider range of tags, and you can create your own tuck pockets. You can print onto vellum paper. Highlight Crafts also supply washi tape, printable paper and rice paper as well. So it's entirely up to you how you move the design forward and create it in your own style. You can see as well that I've got some script sentiments here, and you may again find that these will be on a later USB, but I really like the versatility of the floral designs, the butterflies and the ladies of Faded Florals, and you can well imagine being able to create something like this in an afternoon and gifting it to friends and family. Strawberry Moon Designs is a mix of modern day vintage, and you can see just how well the quite bold pink works with the soft palette of browns, pinks and blues. And again, I've used an older ribbon to bind it together. Moving on to August 2024, and you can see we've now got a set of beautiful square dies called Love Forever. These particular dies measure around about 5 by 5 and they create brilliant shape cards that work so well with faded florals. So here I have the square cards. I kept the embellishments to a minimum using the butterfly dies that you can see in the centre of the squares and coordinating them with a couple of sentiments from my own stash. The Love Forever dies also come in round scalloped edged designs as well, and here I have used them to create a set of 4 cards where the panels are created in layers. The scalloped edges of the dies add a lovely finished look, and the floral designs within the circles tie everything together and make easy toppers. You can also use them to create the handbag set to hold the 4 cards within. So you can see I've used the roses, the carpet bag style papers, the floral garden urn in my favourite blues, and the very pretty Victoriana little girl. And all 4 cards will fit perfectly inside this matching bag, and again I've used the scallop dies to create the toppers, and then I've used the ribbon style papers to create the handle that will fit around the edge. Again, if you want details on how to make this, just comment below and I will direct you to the correct video. Finally, I want to show you the tag cards and the mini tag album I created. Tags are a great way to use up smaller scraps of paper, and they make wonderful additions to the gifts or the albums, or indeed you can make your own smaller cards. For these tag cards I used the various designs with the original ladies in them, but later on you'll see that there are far more elements for you to choose from on the USB. The mini tag album is a compact little project for holding all your tags in one place, and I created a simple accordion style album with pockets on each page to hold the tags. And again you can see how well the elements work with craft card and how you can incorporate your own tags and buttons. This particular die here is one of my favourite in the entire collection. If you score down the centre panels using a thin tool, you can use them to cut around the sentiments included on the USB, and personally I save the remaining ones and add them to the back in order to add some dimension. You can also cut 2 or 3 of them, again score them into mountain and valley folds, stick them together, and they will create the spine in which the tag pages will sit. So this is how you can make a really quick and simple tag album. Again, please leave a comment below if you would like a specific tutorial on how to make something similar to this. If you have enjoyed these projects, then I would suggest joining the newly formed Papercrafting with Strawberry Moon on Facebook, and you will be able to see more of these projects from myself and the rest of the design team. I hope you've enjoyed this browse through faded florals and the wonderful projects you can create with it. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more crafting content. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to welcoming you back to Elizabeth Hogarth Designs very soon. Take care and happy crafting.